After another cup disaster, Arsenal must sign a new striker as soon as possible. Plus, a Premier League legend gives his honest suggestion, and more. This is all the latest Arsenal news with Now Arsenal. As much as we hate to discuss it, we have no choice but to analyse what happened on Sunday afternoon at the Emirates. Arsenal were at home in a cup game and played over 60 minutes against 10 men, but we still lost another big game this season and are now out of both domestic cups. After the 2-0 defeat to Newcastle 5 days earlier, this is a second home defeat in a row, which is rather surprising as Arsenal have been able to put home defeats out of their minds for the last 10 months. The opening goal in Sunday's game came in the 52nd minute when Gabriel's slip allowed Alejandro Garnacho to feed Bruno Fernandes, who curled a sublime shot into the top corner to give United the lead. Arsenal responded quickly after Diogo Dalot was sent off for a reckless challenge in the 61st minute. 2 minutes later, Gabriel redeemed himself with a volleyed equaliser. Arsenal had a golden opportunity to take control when referee Andrew Madley awarded a penalty after Harry Maguire was adjudged to have fouled Kai Havertz in the box. But after a fierce exchange that saw Maguire, Havertz and Gabriel all booked, Arsenal captain Martin Odegaard saw his spot kick brilliantly saved by United goalkeeper Altay Bayern, who was undoubtedly the hero of the day for the Red Devils. The missed opportunities proved costly as United, despite playing with 10 men for the last hour of normal time and all of extra time, held on to win the penalty shootout and book their place in the next round. Speaking after the game, Arteta was disappointed with the result but praised his side's effort and resilience. "I'm pretty amazed with how we haven't won the game comfortably," Arteta said. "The way we played, dominated and created so many big chances, it's hard to take. The reality is we didn't convert those chances into goals." Despite the defeat, the Arsenal boss had words of encouragement for his squad. "I told the players I love them because they're a joy to work with every day. Their performance after such a short turnaround from Tuesday's loss was incredible." Arteta urged his players to regroup quickly ahead of a crucial Premier League clash against Tottenham on Wednesday. Despite the setbacks, he remains optimistic. "I don't know what more to ask of them. The boys have been incredible against two top teams." Let's see what happens against Tottenham as we all keep our fingers crossed for a turnaround after a very painful week for the Arsenal fans. The North London derby is back at the Emirates and the Gunners won't have a better chance to redeem themselves and turn their recent run of results around. In terms of transfer news, the Arsenal board could now be forced to bring in at least one new striker, especially after Gabriel Jesus' knee injury. And we have Gary Lineker's suggestion for you, but first let's talk about Jesus. The sight of him being stretchered off in the first half added to Arsenal's frustration. The Brazilian striker collided with Fernandes and immediately signalled his distress. Speaking after the game, Arteta admitted that Jesus' injury was a big worry and confirmed it was not the same knee he injured during the 2022 World Cup. "Big worry, that's my feeling," Arteta said. "He had to come off on a stretcher with a lot of pain. He was touching his knee. It's not looking good. The worrying factor is the feeling he had and the pain he was in." Jesus' injury comes at a difficult time for Arsenal, who are winless in their last 3 games and already without key players Bukayo Saka and Ethan Nwaneri. With Raheem Sterling set to replace Jesus, Arteta faces a dilemma as his attacking options dwindle. As we said, the lack of a natural number 9 was evident in both the EFL and FA Cup ties against Newcastle and Manchester United respectively, as Arsenal unbelievably registered a total of 49 shots, missed 10 big chances and accumulated an expected goal rating of 6.44 in those 2 games, but scored just once in 230 minutes of play. This is simply unacceptable for a team with Arsenal's ambitions, but the good news is that they still have time to strengthen their squad. One of the long-term targets, Alexander Isak, remains an option. However, his £150 million valuation and impressive form, 10 goals in his last 9 appearances, make any deal difficult. According to Miguel Delaney of The Independent, Arteta's post-match reflections and the injury to Jesus may push the club into action. "It is well known that the manager wants another striker. The club's hand may now be forced," said Delaney. The man who has attracted the most negative energy over the past week has been Kai Havertz. He faced a lot of criticism after missing key chances against United. Then, a few hours after the final whistle, his wife Sophia took to social media to complain about abhorrent online abuse she received following the Germany international's poor performance. When asked whether Arsenal needed to bring in another forward, manager Mikel Arteta gave a measured response. "No, but I mean we miss from various ways, from different plays. I understand that. But I cannot love our players more. I focus very much on the ones we have to perform at the highest level. That's it. The rest is not in our hands." And with around 18 days remaining in the January transfer window, Arsenal have plenty of time to bring in one or even two attacking players, and that in turn could prove crucial to their hopes of challenging for silverware this season. Interestingly, Premier League legend and current pundit Gary Lineker has given his honest opinion on who exactly Arsenal should give a try. Somebody like Delap, there's something special about him. "I said it at the beginning of the season, I felt that's what Arsenal needed," Lineker remarked during BBC Sports post-match analysis. Someone in that position could make a real difference. A real debate broke out in the studio between Lineker and Micah Richards as the former Barcelona striker opted for a more modest and cheaper short-term solution, while Richards argued that Arsenal should find the long-term answer as soon as possible. As we said, their biggest target, Alexander Isak, is practically out of reach unless the board break the bank, which is almost impossible for a winter transfer. So Isak may well remain a dream for Arsenal fans for now. On the other hand, Richards has suggested a more immediate solution, suggesting that Arsenal should make a move for Victor Osimhen. The Nigerian striker, who almost joined Chelsea last summer, is currently on loan in Turkey after a turbulent time at Napoli. "It's hard to find a number 9, there aren't many in world football," Richards said, "but someone like Osimhen, with his proven track record in the Champions League, could be the answer in the short term." The discussion highlighted the balance Arsenal must strike between investing in emerging talent and securing a striker who can deliver immediate results. Lineker argued for a long-term approach, pointing to Delap as a player with great potential. "Once they're proven, you can't get them," he said. And while we're still on the transfer topic, Arsenal's hopes of landing two high-profile Bayern Munich stars have reportedly been dashed, as Leroy Sané and Joshua Kimmich are set to join Barcelona as free agents at the end of the season. The Gunners were linked with both players during the summer transfer window, with speculation surrounding a move for Sané due to his previous relationship with Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta during their time together at Manchester City. However, the rumours had quietened down until recent reports reignited interest. According to Spanish outlet El Nacional, Barcelona have agreed deals with Sané and Kimmich to join the Catalan Giants when their current contracts with Bayern Munich expire in June. Both players are in the final 6 months of their contracts and will be eligible for free transfers on the 1st of July. Barcelona are not expected to make any major acquisitions in the January window, but are already laying the foundations for a busy summer. The expected arrival of the duo would add both experience and world-class talent to the squad. Kimmich in particular has long been linked with a move to Barcelona, while Sané's attacking prowess would fit perfectly into their tactical plans. For Arsenal, the news is a major setback in their quest to improve the depth of their squad. Despite missing out on Sané and Kimmich, manager Mikel Arteta remains focused on potential January signings. Speaking about Arsenal's recruitment plans, Arteta stressed the need to make impactful signings in the hours leading up to the loss to Manchester United. First of all, someone that can impact the team. Bringing in bodies doesn't help us at all. It's just about somebody who can immediately improve our performance and bring something we don't have. To find that in this market is very difficult to achieve, Arteta explained. The Arsenal boss also highlighted the club's ongoing recruitment discussions. "We always have discussions with the ones above about how we can improve the team, whether the market is open or closed. You have to plan for the necessities right now and what they could be in a month. Those discussions are always open," he added. So it remains to be seen if, or more importantly, when Arsenal will make their first winter signing. So far, there's no sign of any official offers being made, but that's likely to change in the coming days. And with all that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe to Now Arsenal and check more information on our media channels, the now.arsenal.com website, and our socials across Instagram, Twitter and Facebook you can find in the description below. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next video when we bring you more news on Arsenal Football Club.